Hi Pisces, this is your January 2025 reading and what to expect in the new year. Just like Aquarius, which I just posted, you came up as a King of Swords in the middle of your spread, and you're sincerely owning your authority. You're being more truthful and honest with yourself and others around you. You're really clear on what it is that you want because of some sudden change in the recent past, Pisces. It's something that allowed you to finally face your feelings, release the shame and guilt. You were able to feel them without judgment or self-criticism, which is beautiful. And you're realizing that mistakes don't define your worth. And that's doing that inner work got you here. You're feeling very abundant in January. You're seeing the fruits of your labor grow with the Nine of Pentacles. You're building. And if you keep going on this path and putting in the effort in what it is that you love to do that brings you joy, you're going to enjoy the results of your hard work. You're going to see the fruits of your labor. And it's through strength and compassion and unfailing optimism, Pisces, that you channeled the suffering. You chose not to suffer. You chose to turn that pain into wisdom, and that wisdom into passion. And you may have some high highs and low lows at the end of January going into February, where you may get a little discouraged because of some self-trust, some insecurity. You might feel disconnected. Call me for a session. We can do some spiritual work, and I can help you build a personal, customized toolbox in how to handle these challenging moments. I feel like if there's a golden opportunity, and you're not feeling supported at the end of January, you're being asked to question this new fresh start that's coming in for you at the end of January towards, again, beginning of February. And allow yourself to embrace this new life. Open up to this gift that you've been given. Like I said, it may be an offer coming in, but you may not trust this person. You may feel like, what does she want, or what does he want? Tune into your intuition. That's, you always trust your gut, Pisces. You know through trusting your gut that the universe is always speaking to us, and it's up to you if you want to listen. Where in the past, maybe your judgment was clouded, and you weren't able to grow through your personal goals, and there was a lack of inner alignment in the past. Whatever that sudden change happened for you, Pisces, it got you to a better place. But it does still haunt you. It does feel like you want more peace and resolution. You want to go through smoother waters with this situation or person, and at least put it past you, because it kind of, I feel like there's still more healing involved with that. And take your time, and I feel like you could be wanting to move somewhere or travel, but that's going to be delayed because you're having you're trying to help and be diligent with maybe a child or someone around you that you're supporting. They're having a hard time focusing on their goals, and I feel like you're so busy working, and it's like having to work so hard to support this person, and you're not able to apply fully to the task at hand with this person in the future there. And it's like, you can't do it all. You can do it all, but it's hard. You don't feel like you're succeeding in January at the end. I feel like this is just a reminder to take care of yourself and give yourself that time to relax and have little pleasure trips for yourself. Even if you feel you need to delay this move or trip, whatever this is. So I feel like if you are talking to someone romantically, this person came up as the Knight of Cups, um, or you may meet someone that's going to want to move things forward. It's kind of opposite of what you're used to, where you maybe had to be the one initiating. And I feel like 2025 can push you towards either, for some of you, it can be an apology. For some of you, it could be a chance to have a heart-to-heart with this unresolved situation that's kind of that's keeping you stagnating from moving forward into more peace with the situation, right? Because you don't want to carry that emotional baggage into your new life, right? Into your new chapter. So I think you're going to be open. Your heart's going to be open. You're going to receive the emotions around you, and you're going to have compassion and love for yourself, and you're going to be able to give that to this person from the past so that you can release this and move forward. Maybe you haven't fully processed your past. Maybe you still have feelings for this person in the past, and it kind of keeps you a little bit anxious about moving forward with this new person in the future, Pisces. And that tells me when you're stuck between the past and anxious about the future, it's really hard for you to be present for yourself or anyone. So let me clarify why the Hangman is here for you. So you got lack of empathy, and that's like you being possibly unable to truly understand others and how they, like, things just lead to conflict with this certain individual. Feels like someone from your past, and they like you're wondering, did they just move on that quickly and got over me? Like there's like you're questioning this person's lack of compassion for some reason. Pisces, I feel like in January, at some point, you're going to be tested with how you deal with money and your abundance, since you're going to be doing well in January and the next 9 months. Like, I'm getting materialism, right? Yes, it's great to be ambitious, to relentlessly pursue wealth, right? And possessions, but you can't put them above your own care and care for others. Make sure you balance that, and you become adaptable, and you think outside the box, and you'll find creative solutions to life's challenges. Maybe you end up buying too many things for the wrong reasons, and these things are going to come up. You're going to be tested, and if there's a resistance in change with how you spend your money, and you're nervous about and you're uncertain about the future, it's going to require you to adapt to new ways of doing things, and financial independence is what you want. Then that means we have to make these changes and think outside the box, and step back and look at your life and where your money's going. And that could be a hard decision. I get it. Finances and dealing with money and all that stuff, it is not my wheelhouse either. I'm just good at making it. I'm working on it, though. I'm working on, financial integrity, because it's a sign of self-respect. And there's something underlying, Pisces, with materialism and finances, that maybe, like, you feel a void of having to feel validated, and you kind of roam free with your money. You kind of emotionally overspend, and you just, like, you're untamed, right? Like, you got to start to trust your instincts and put some away for a rainy day, and work, and you're going to do it. I think by Taurus season, you're going to be able to conquer, these stubborn energies, and you're going to be more determined and persevere, and not let that hinder your progress anymore. So I feel like in your process of healing from the past and moving forward, you're gonna be forced to also look at intolerance and like, what are you tolerating in your life? Like, how, like, for example, differences. Are you seeing them as threats rather than growth and opportunities, to be inclusive? Are you having boundaries? Are you becoming insecure? Like, these, a lot of self-awareness is going to happen, and your middle eye, your first eye, is going to be wide open. right here, the middle eye. And you're going to see that you're going to see that, like, you didn't miss opportunities, right? Because if you stay there, you wouldn't have, you would have played safe and not taken any potential risks, which led you to today to more risking and involving yourself in your creative endeavors. Like, you took a leap of faith in yourself, which has led you to this independent energy and more open to opportunities and to co-create. So let me pull you some advice cards, Pisces. Pisces, also, you're going to be celebrating something at the end of January, you know, like, I think that's a trip or a getaway, you know, there's a special moment and you're going to celebrate it. So that's exciting to look forward to. If there's delays, it's for a bigger reason. Just remember that. So the advice for you, you got this Basquiat art card. And I feel like a lot of your good work, Pisces, when I think of Basquiat and his art, a lot of good work can come from bad habits. You know, a lot of people overlook the things that they do behind the scenes that they think is invaluable. For example, for me, I love researching. I love researching all things mystical, the occult. You know, I love psychic work. I never get bored. I can sit with myself for hours and be like, what happened to the day? You know, those habits has got me to create something pretty interesting for myself to be, and it led me to service. And I think that's what's happening to you. Like, all these collaborations, like the artist in you, Pisces, is going to come out more and more, and you're going to have collaborations, and I feel like you are any canvas that you're finding, I see you finding a wall and just like expressing your art, expressing your soul. It's beautiful. I also feel like you have so many styles to you, right? Like, if nothing else, be prolific. That's what I'm hearing. And I feel like you're going to make something that's worth impersonating. I don't know what that means, but those are the words that came to me. Pisces, come get a reading. You have an exciting 2025 ahead of you.